Welcome back to the Nidderdale Way. It's great to be back out on trail. We've used the buses again to get here, but this time I've used the bus first, so there's less pressure to get back, so I've just got to walk back to my car. It's a good way of doing it if you want to do a long distance trail on your own using the buses. My last wonderful views of Scar House Reservoir as we head back towards Middlemore and Pateley Bridge. Gorgeous. Closing in on the highest point of the trail. Well, it's just off it actually. Rain Stang it's known as. 483 metres above sea level. Right in the far distance you can see Wath Reservoir, and that's where we're heading to as the trail continues. Beautiful. This is the views I'm looking at on my right hand side. Apparently we're looking at Great and Little Whernside. And that side a bit higher where Rain Stang was, which is back there. More stunning views as we hit Middlemore, which is very nearly 15 miles into the trail. And these buttercups are looking gorgeous. Middlemore, the highest village in Nidderdale, I believe. It really does look like a Dales village. Gorgeous. Just had a couple of minutes and a coffee in Middlemore, and I'll just show you my views. Gorgeous. We're heading to that reservoir in a bit, which is Wath, but first we're going to turn right on the path and head to Stean Gorge, which I have been looking forward to. Love filming walking over bridges. This one's a metal one. Bonus. The gorge is still another quarter of a mile away apparently. Now this is Stean Gorge. Bit steep, £7 to get in. I thought I would have a look anyway, seeing some here. More of the gorge. Beautiful. Must be a natural slit in the rock at some point. Right, uneven surfaces, unsuitable for people with a nervous disposition. And they've got a chain for you to hold on to. I'm pleased about that. Wow, doesn't it? That was a bit dodgy. It's still a bit dodgy. This is the way to Tom's Caves. Be careful of this overhanging rock apparently. You can see why. Done it, banged my head. Luckily only just. Great views of the gorge. This bridge rocks a bit disconcerting. Look at that for a view as I pan back. Absolutely gorgeous. That house Stean Gorge was a bit harum scarum. I'm pleased he had the GoPro and the chest cam. But I didn't take any shots in the cave, it was a bit too dark. Some bluebells still out on the bank as we head to Wath Reservoir. Some more over there behind that farmhouse. Wow, that's a picture. The way has changed its route. When I'm sure you get to Ramsgill, and I've taken the revised route, instead of just following the road for quite a while and it's very busy, they've now cut you back to the other side of Wath Reservoir, and I think it's a good idea to keep people off really busy roads. And look, I've come across the old station house that had the light Nidderdale Valley Railway way back when. Bonus. My last views of Wath Reservoir. If you remember on the first leg, I said that that was the first ascent. Well, that's just up here. You got Nidderdale Way going both ways. I'm going to take the one to Wath because that's all new terrain I haven't seen. It's a bit of an extra bit, a bit of a loop put on, and we go past an old Victorian viaduct, which I first thought was railway, but apparently the railway went nowhere near it, so perhaps it's not. This was worth coming up here to see these roadies. This PC has been recommended by the 29 guidebook. Apparently a mill, an old viaduct, so let's see if we can find them. Found the viaduct. According to the net, it wasn't to do with the railways. That's a better look at the viaduct. Look at the mosses on top of the brickwork. Amazing. Made it to Wath, and boy, are these rhododendrons and azaleas colourful. What a beautiful view. It's 1527, first built, and there it is. Brilliant. This is, the emblem is the Curlew Way, and that's my first curlew I've spotted. Fantastic. Wonderful. Prosperous part 2. We've just got the old houses to look down on, the old lead mines. But the trail at the minute is taking me away from Pateley Bridge, where the car's parked. Right in the distance you might make out the houses. Oh, it's taking me away just to loop back round. The site of Prosperous Smelt Mill. By 1904 the mine is described as in ruins. It's a lead mine. Let's go and check out some of the old buildings. 1781 is the first recordings of a lead mine here at Prosperous Mines. Wow, the history, if these bricks could talk. And by the early 1900s it said it was in ruins. Well, it's still ruins. But wow, is there some history here. Bit of an overhead of what's left of the old lead mines. When you're at the old mines there, it's a bit tricky navigating, but basically you want to be straight up. These are still looking at the old mines, and we're heading that way towards Pateley. Oh, what a fantastic walk this has been. Just make out on that wall the sound of another curlew. Didn't ought to pass here without taking a shot of this little waterfall and old bridge. Hello you two, you're brave. Having a good Sunday evening. Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. We've seen a first curlew, we've seen the old mines. It's really been a tough stage. I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching, liking and commenting. Hopefully you'll catch us on stage 3 and we press on to Ripley Castle, and I can't wait to get a drink when I get back to Pateley Bridge.